shy of the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on.
Another run here for Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 44. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's 2nd down.
Get up. Go.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Here we go.
Again, it's Eckler. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. A give, and here comes Robinson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
Ready? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Throwing is Daniel. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
They'll try to run with Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field.
Hey, good game in case you shut it down after this.
The ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Ready. On 1st down, Daniels. That one pulled in by Brown. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That is caught by the tight end. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Warrior 70.
Here's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw is Daniels. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down and 3. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Defensively, they got a little too eager, as we could see.
Ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
13.
Back to throw, Jackson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So, here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He'll take off again. give him 11.
It's funny how he's doing a lot of glitching,
Give them a
man.
new set of downs.
All of a sudden.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good. Baltimore right
On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Now, faking the give. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 33. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw with Daniel. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on, set.
They run over center with Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
Here we go.
On the draw, it is Eckler. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. from the shotgun. It's Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And nothing doing on that one.
Had the buttons backwards. I was going to let the running back run it.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. You're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Commanders extend the lead to 24-0.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 96
Good show.
yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders 24, Ravens 6. Justin Tucker to kick
Out
off
there
the
is Tucker, and he'll kick this
But
one
you're
away
still
after the
down by
touchdown was
18.
scored. Oh,
Like, how do you lose by 18 and you
unforced
talk
error,
trash?
Untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of
Like,
bounds. And the ball
You almost didn't score at all. At all.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready?
Now Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Come on, come on.
They'll indeed go. It's oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 39-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
One last shot now for Jackson. He'll spot Henry open downfield.
Way to go. You got some yards.
He's taken down inside the 10. So
Everybody else, y'all already know who this is. This is trueskin89. Make sure that you subscribe, follow, like, hit that post notification. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor that trueskin89 just demolished. It looked like either I or JJ Sano. Definitely no at the end of that.
So that'll do it for us.
Like, who would go through and actually sit there and yappity yap after they couldn't get in the end zone? They had to do it on special teams against the
With that,
couldn't even get in the
everyone.
All right, but this is trueskin89. Make sure you always adapt and overcome. I'm out. Peace.